Resident Evil 4 boasts a wide variety of weapons. Today, we're going to be going over the handguns to see exactly which ones are going to fit you best. To start off the list, we're going to be going over the Blacktail to show you exactly how well it can perform in certain situations. It's the most compact design, just kind of taking on multiple targets with a decent amount of damage. It doesn't really allow for it to get many accessories, actually none at all to begin with, but with the exclusive upgrade for this gun, it's pretty good on the firepower department. It comes very close to the Red 9. All in all, not a bad option. It's just kind of somewhere in the middle in the entire list, but just to kind of show it off briefly, that's kind of what you're going to be looking at when it's fully upgraded. Not great, not bad either. It's just kind of somewhere in the middle. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at the Silver Ghost. This is possibly by far the best handgun in the base game if you do not have any of the bonus exclusive weapons, such as the Sentinel 9 and or the Skull Shaker, but we're not worried about that just yet. This thing is just, this is basically what I used back in the original RE4, to where because of the exclusive upgrade that allows it to get the 5 times critical hit rate on the headshots and everything else, even including the Plagas, this thing can just take care of any type of enemy type. Doesn't matter what it is, in very few bullets at that. So long as you're willing to deal with it a decent amount of RNG, kind of, you should be good to go. And if you're very confident in landing those weak spot headshots. So, it's not bad when it comes to fire rate. I kind of wish it would be a little bit faster from the original, to where the original had slightly faster rate of fire. It also had 7 extra rounds. So I kind of wish I would have kept that, but it's pretty much still golden. I would strongly suggest everybody use this, and you can also throw on the laser accessory on it if you so chose. So it basically just becomes a point and click simulator to any type of headshots that you want to do. And again, works on any enemy type, so it's perfect. Next up, we have the Punisher, to where this thing is also one of those guns that are okay. The fact that it is able to get the laser sight as well makes it a solid option to kind of just sit there and just click headshots. But the main thing you want to take away from this bad boy is that it does have a decent mag size, very close to the original Silver Ghost. But the penetration power will help with specific enemy types, much like the shield guys in the castle section, to kind of just punch through those, along with the regenerators, to where, you know, if you don't have biosensor scope to see the Plagas exactly, you can kind of just punch through their skin and just kind of see the little Plagas inside of their body and just make quick work of them, if you're willing to cough up that much ammo. But it's still a very solid option. Kind of one of the weakest, but it's still not a bad option. I know here's everybody's favorite, loves the high damage values, which is the Red 9. The exclusive upgrade allows it to get the extra 1.5 times power, and you can throw the Red 9 stock on it to boost the precision along with the recoil. One of my least favorite handguns in the game. That's kind of because it's nerfed versus the original Red 9, which I believe has faster rate of fire, because this is the best you're gonna get. The accuracy as well is not all that great. It's just kind of okay. Like, sure, it boasts high firepower, but when you're handling multiple different targets like that, it's not my favorite. It is what it is. Now, the Sentinel 9, if you guys just so happen to have it as the bonus weapons, this thing can get the laser sight versus the Silver Ghost. It has slightly less damage. That's fine. It almost has twice the mag size than the Silver Ghost does. Reload speed, I believe, is slightly slower. However, the rate of fire does make it better. And because it has a laser sight, you don't really have to worry about precision, because it's just point and click simulator. And again, the 5 times critical hit rate, to where as long as you can land those headshots, you're going to make quick work of everything. But just to kind of show it off on the fire rate, if you're just somehow getting mobbed by multiple different things, you can just 2 taps here or there. They're going to get staggered. You can go for a quick melee kill. If not, unprofessional, might take 2 to 3 shots, sometimes even 1 early on in the game before you reach castle section. This thing is just way too good. Please do not sleep on the Sentinel 9. Both of the bonus weapons of the Sentinel 9 Skull Shaker, very good solid options. Honestly, some of my favorite guns in the game. I just want to show that off, and then now we're going to move to the Matilda, which you do want to pair it up with stock, because this thing can get very silly very quickly. It doesn't turn, it's no longer a handgun at that point. This thing's basically a submachine gun, and I'm going to show you why. So obviously it boasts the flat damage, the ammo capacity going from 30 to 2 times with the exclusive upgrade, and because of the Matilda stock allows it to do 3-round burst. You're going to see exactly how nutty this thing actually can be. Just going to throw that bad boy on. Okay, decent accuracy, whatever else. Now, because of the stock, it's kind of misleading. You can do single shot if you want, if you're very okay with controlling it. You can do single fire. You can also do 2. You can also do 3, which is kind of what the stock's designed to do. Very controllable, very easy to do, and obviously 3 rounds at once, you're doing 6 damage if you can make them all land on their target at the same time. Now, here's where it gets very nutty, to where this is basically a submachine gun now and not so much a handgun. Now, if you can control that 3-round burst to where if you space out the shots well enough, you can basically turn this thing full auto. That's kind of where the 60 rounds in about 3 to 5 seconds, just you can basically melt bosses with it. Chainsaw guys, elite mobs, doesn't matter what it is, you can just pretty much delete them with this. So yeah, I just thought I'd show that off. It's very silly. It does burn through ammo quite a bit. You might not want to use it in your professional runs, or even if you do, you might want to make sure you stock up on ammo. So you might want to just rock the starting case for the most part, to where you're constantly getting fed back all your handgun ammo. But yeah, this thing can get very nutty very quickly. So I just thought I just want to show all those off. You guys let me know what your favorite handgun is in the comments, and let me know how your runs go. Good luck on them, and hopefully we catch you on the next one. All right, peace out, guys.